Hey you guys, welcome in. Hold on, I do want to share an image on here while we do this live. Okay, all right. Hey you guys, welcome in. So we're gonna do a quick little breakdown for our group rituals we have coming up. But this is more than just for the group rituals. This is for you guys to be able to know who these energies are. And if you wanted to go ahead and honor them, to honor them if you feel called to do so, right? Even if you don't decide to join a group ritual, you can still feel called to honor them. So we're going to read a little bit about them, learn a little bit, and get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to start with Yemaya, okay? So Yemaya, sometimes also known as Yemoja, right? Yemoja. Also, Iemanja. A lot of different ways. Everybody resonates with the energies differently. So let's just tap right in. So September 7th is Yemaya's day for thanks. Okay, so it's really good. She's really good to work with for appeasement of sorrows, for abundance, for love, for fertility, for protection of the home. She's also a very loving mother energy. All right. And I'm going to read you guys from this book I have so you guys can get a better understanding of the archetype. The book I'm going to be reading from is this book right here. This is one of my favorite books. I've had it for a very long time. I believe I got this in Baltimore at a Botanica. But it's Voodoo Hoodoo spell book. Really good book. Really good recipes in it. So if you want to go check it out, go ahead. Okay, let me make it big too for y'all, so y'all be able to screenshot it if y'all want to screenshot it on YouTube and stuff. Okay. All right, so this is the book, and it's by Denise Alvarado. All right. And dive back in. All right, this is one of the other images I got of them. It's so beautiful. I love the art, especially on Pinterest, of both of these goddesses. So we're starting with Yemaya because she is the more so mother energy here. All right. It says Yemaya is the mother of the seven seas, the creation goddess, and the Yorubian Orisha of fertility and motherhood. She offers protection to women. She is likened to the Patreon Saints Lady of Regla and Mary, Star of the Sea. Often depicted as a mermaid, she is associated with the moon, ocean, and female mysteries. She rules the subconscious and creative endeavors. She is the governess of the household and of matters pertaining to woman, including childbirth, conception, childhood, safety, love, and healing. Extremely compassionate and merciful, Yemaya rules the dream time, oversees the moon, deep secrets, ancient wisdom, salt water, seashells, and the collective unconscious. All right, so we're going to pause right there and we're going to dive deep into what we just read, right? So and talk about too some of the energies that we'll be pulling on with the group ritual, or that you could pull on for yourself if you want to work with this yourself. But specifically with the collective unconsciousness, right? if you have different unconscious motivations, or you feel like sometimes your subconscious gets the best of you, or you feel like you can't really master certain things, or it's like these blocks, she's somebody who's very good to work with that energy, where you may be receiving blockages and not really sure where they're coming from, because she can get to the unconscious motivation of it, right? Also, too, if you have children, and we are all children, too, she's great for mothering energy. She's great for protecting your children. She's great for protecting you. I know when I first built my relationship with Yemaya, it was a very beautiful experience. I felt she came to me in my dream, and I also felt very comforted with her energy and her archetype. Okay, so, and she also helps me to embody her energy and be a better mother as well, and be a divine mother to my clients, to the world, to the people around me that I meet every day. And if you are interested in healing, love, or even trying to have a child, or pregnant, or wanting to tap more into your emotions, or wanting to get into this ancient wisdom, wanting to get into your Akashic records, wanting to cleanse, any of those things, she's really great for that, okay? To work with this archetype here. According to legend, Yemaya originated in Egypt as the goddess Isis. Okay, you know how we speak about archetypes on this channel, and we speak about how not only are these energies, can these energies be one? Because it's an energy. It's not just a, as we think, a 3D person. It's an energy. Okay, so some of you guys may resonate with Isis as well. I know I do. And this is also the energy that is within you, that lies within our DNA, especially if you're being called to, around this time, around their feast day, Yemaya and Oshun, if you're being called to work with that motherly energy, or see what's your collective unconscious, what's your unconscious motivations, tapping into your wisdom, wanting to know what's in your Akashic records, tapping into your gifts, what are my spiritual gifts, or wanting to be able to tap into your intuition more, those type of things. She's really good to embody her archetype within you, right? And then we know that time and space only exist in the 3D realm, and everything is existing simultaneously, right? If we know that, that means that this energy is readily and available to be harnessed. Okay, so think about that as well. If you are joining this group ritual, or you are honoring Yemaya on her feast day, think about that as well. All right, it says, it is thought by some that the Nubian slaves who returned to different parts of Africa may have brought Isis with them under the name of Yemaya. It is said that Yemaya gave birth to the 14 Yoruban goddesses and gods. All right, so this is why we are touching on her energy first, because she is a divine mother, like I was telling you guys, and a lot of you guys can resonate with that energy, where you could just notice that you're a divine mother, where the spaces and places that you go in, you may always be that motherly energy, or, you may be called to work with this archetype or tap into this energy. Where was I at? It says, when her uterine water broke, it caused a great flood. It caused a great flood and created the oceans. The first human man and woman were born from her womb. Okay, now we know, what do they call it? A potagy, or however they call it in the Yoruban culture, but it's basically just a story, or some say folklore, or whatever you want to call it. This is that energy here, okay? So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Stories can be different, and through time they pass, but this is just the one we're talking about today, okay? And if you guys are just tuning in, I am going to post the whole video. I did reference the book that we're reading from, and we're going to basically just break down Yemaya and Oshun's archetype, because their honor days are tomorrow and Sunday. All right. Next it says, let's see where we were at. Yeah, so she birthed the first human man and woman, okay? Yemaya goes by a number of different names, including Queen of Witches, Mother of Fishes, the constantly changing woman, the Ocean Mother, Mother of Dreams and Secrets, Mother of Pearl, and Yemaya Olakun, a powerful dream aspect. Yemaya's counterpart in voodoo is called La Sirene, the mermaid. She is related to Mamiwata, the African water spirit. According to a popular legend, Yemaya chooses her students. Sometimes a person will disappear for 7 years and return with the tales of having learned the ways of magic and healing in Yemaya's undersea home. All right, so let's talk about that real quick, because I don't know if y'all be on TikTok watching the spiritual TikToks and like the stories and things like that. But if you look into the spiritual stories about the mermaids and sirens and things like that, they talk about, even especially like in Haiti and a lot of African countries. I'm trying to remember exactly which African country it was that I seen the story about. But I'll probably have to get back to y'all on that. But it was a story about a man who went missing. He was listening to the siren or the mermaid, or whatever you want to call it, at the water singing. He went to hear the singing, to go see the woman, the beautiful woman. And next thing you know, he was gone. And he came back 7 years later. And he was the same age. And it's not just one story. It's happened in different times. And I know, like, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. But when you look into the evidence and even how they had it on the news in their country, it's just like, okay, you believe what you want to believe. The signs are there. All right. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to throw that little tidbit in there. Just to, piggyback on that, because I've had this book for like, I don't know, I've had this book for years. So this is like a refresher for me. And I just saw that video probably a couple months ago. So I'm like, oh, look at that. But yeah, so her offerings. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, we just said that. Her offerings are often doves, but never fish, as these are considered her children. Okay, and then it says her feast day, we know, tomorrow, September 7th. Her day of the week is Saturday. Colors are crystal and blue. All right, and yeah, so that's all we're going to talk about for Yemaya. Let's go into Oshun and break down her archetype. I need to get some of my drink real quick. All right, so let's break down the Oshun archetype. And let's new image. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones too. I like this one. All right, so where we at? Oshun. All right, and Oshun is my earring. Yes, spirit. Oshun is one of the orishas that you will see. I feel like she's one of the most common orishas. Like, so many people claim to be a child of Oshun. But one thing that we don't see about Oshun, and I'm just going to mention this because she came through for me in a lot of ways that were like just very major in my life as well. And one of those ways were her warrior spirit, her warrior energy. The beauty of her being able to have this sensual, soft spirit, but at the same time be a warrior. I really love that about her, and she really shows up in that energy when needed. Okay, so it says Oshun, her feast day is September 8th. Our Lady of Charity, for love, abundance, charity, passion, creativity, and the arts. All right, and we're going to read up on her really quick. In Yoruban mythology, Oshun is the Orisha of love, intimacy, beauty, wealth, and meditation. She rules the sweet waters. We're going to notice that both of these energies are water spirits. Okay. And the waterfall that I will be actually doing this ritual at is it's called Sweet Water. Like, y'all. Okay, so I just love that about, like, that's why, like, when I go to this waterfall and it has a nature trail and everything, when I go here, like, my spirit, like, the way my spirit feels, and y'all have seen this waterfall time and time again on my page. I've showed you guys, but I'll be doing two separate waterfalls. I am going to drop the location today. I've been waiting. Everybody's like, what's the location? What's the location? I wait to the last minute for the location because if you're here in Atlanta, you could still make it and you could plan just to know to prioritize that time, because dropping locations, people crazy. Okay. And this ain't the only thing I do in my life. Okay. So yeah. But so Sunday we're gonna be at Sweetwater, and tomorrow we're gonna be at High Falls. All right. So now that I've dropped the locations, if you guys do want to join, you're in Atlanta, Georgia, or any of the surrounding areas. The first one will be more south. High Falls is in, I think, Jackson, Georgia. And then, hold on, y'all. I need a charger. Not my phone about to die. This phone charging slow.